Hi guys, it's Shalisha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. I really appreciate it. And if you are already subscribed, like, I love you. You are the best. This video is actually going to be kind of like a first impression slash haul. I don't even know really what to call this video. I'm trying out some new things that people rave. Like, I'm trying out the most raved and most talked about products, and I'm actually going to capture me filming it and my first impressions, because obviously I don't have any makeup on. So yeah, we're just gonna do it. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. I decided to film when people are cutting their grass, so I'm just going to show you guys first what the products are, and then we'll go jump into actually me doing my face. The first product that I'm going to be actually using is, drum roll, it's the Anastasia contour kit, cream contour kit, sorry, it's the contour cream kit. Why didn't he just call it the cream contour kit? But whatever, it's the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour cream kit, and I have it in the shade Deep. So this is what it looks like when you open it. Ew. I'm like so pumped because this is actually this isn't my first Anastasia Beverly Hills products. I do own a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss, but I don't have like any face products. So I'm super excited, and I got it for like super cheap. I got it for 20 bucks. I actually got this from out of TJ Maxx. Now, I didn't know TJ Maxx sold Anastasia Beverly Hills. Like, I must have been sleeping under a rock or something, because I was not put on. Someone forgot to send me the memo. When I saw this, I was like, I was so happy. So when you open it, it looks like this. Remove the film. Like, completely brand new and unused. I'm so excited to try this out. I can't wait to go back to TJ Maxx to see what else I can find. Like, seriously. The next thing, one of the most talked about things in makeup, I think everyone owns one at this point. I'm just late. It's the beauty blender. You guys, I finally invested in a beauty blender. I'm a really frugal person, and this thing is 20 bucks or something like that. That's expensive for a freaking sponge. Like, it's just a sponge. I can go to Dollar Tree and cut up a sponge. So I finally gave in and invested in a beauty blender. It's really small. I expected it to be bigger. And I know you have to wet it, and once you wet it, it expands. But I actually thought it would be way bigger than this. Like, I paid $20 for this. I'm really excited to use this.
It better be worth it. Like, I'm not even joking.
The last thing that I purchased, I'm pretty sure you can guess what I'm about to say. Laura Mercier loose setting powder in the shade Translucent. Is that how you say that? Mercier? Mercier? I'm gonna say Laura Mercier. This is what it looks like. This, I was about to curse because that's how I felt when I put it in my cart. This was $38. A lot of people use this and they say it's like the best translucent powder, da 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 da. So I'm gonna give it a go. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's not translucent. I thought it was gonna be like a white powder, so I was really skeptical about buying it. One of my videos, I talked about my translucent powder experience. I had a little story time and it wasn't the best experience. I'm really afraid of like white translucent powders. Like, I'm terrified of them. I'm traumatized. So when I saw that this wasn't like a stock white and it was like, it's kind of like an off-white or like a light beige color, I'm not mad at it. This one doesn't look as scary, but I hear that it can cause a lot of flashback depending on how much you put on, so I'm going to be really careful with this. And I'm not going to use a lot because it's better last a long time. It was $38. $38! That's all I keep saying. I'm going to call her $38. That's going to be her name. She's $38. Her name isn't Laura Mercier. It's $38. So enough of that. Now you've seen the products that I'm going to be using. Now I'm going to jump right into, I guess this isn't really a tutorial. I'm going to jump into the video. So to start off, I've already like cleansed and moisturized and primed my face, and I did my brows off camera. Clearly I'm a little scared. I'm so scared, you guys. I'm so dramatic. So I'm gonna jump right into the Anastasia contour cream kit. I must say, the only thing I'm kind of disappointed in is that this doesn't have a mirror. Like, Why is there no mirror? I think I'm going to color correct. I don't typically color correct on an everyday basis because it honestly takes longer. But for the sake of this video and because I want to actually like test out the product, I'm going to color correct. This middle one on the top row, it's called Coral. And I'm going to use a MAC 286 brush. I don't really know how to apply these products. Why is it picking up like that? Okay, this, I don't think I can use this. I think I have to warm it up with my finger because it's not picking up. It's a little too stiff to use the brush. So I'm using my finger, and I got some on my finger, so I'm going to take that and put a little under my eye because that's where I have like dark circles. And that's where it looks scary. So, yeah. It blends out easily with my finger. And you can put this on any dark marks that you have. I swear, like, I get a new mole every day. Like, moles just appear out of nowhere. Am I like the only person who experiences that? Like, moles randomly popping up? So yeah, that's as good as it's gonna get. I initially was gonna use the brush, but I didn't like the way it was, the product was picking up on a brush. Like, it just started getting really cakey. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you can use a brush, but I didn't like that. Maybe I should have like YouTubed how people would use this first, but YOLO. It doesn't look too bad. Like the color, you can tell the color corrector like worked. Go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 355 Coconut. This is the matte and poreless. I have super oily skin, so this works okay for me. I think I actually got a little darker, so this may not match me, but who cares because we're not going anywhere. So I'm just going to do my foundation off camera really quick, and then I'll come back so that way we can highlight and stuff like that. So I quickly applied like a really thin layer of foundation. I didn't go extra heavy. I didn't blend too well, so if it looks crazy, you know why. I don't apply too much under my eye because that's where I apply the color corrector. I don't like to cake on the product. So now we're just going to go right into highlighting. I don't know what shade I should take. So I feel like this shade won't really highlight for me too much. So I think I'm going to use this one. And then I'm going to contour with the shade Espresso. So what I'm going to do is take my Real Techniques Essential Foundation brush, which looks like this. It's just a synthetic brush. I'm going to map out the product first, and then I'm going to use the Beauty Blender to blend it out. So we're going to see how this goes. I don't know, y'all, this could be a fail. Might not post this video. Now I have my beauty blender and I have some spray next to me. Now I want to dampen the beauty blender with the spray. You can go to the sink and wet it, but I'm lazy. So the beauty blender is damp. Yeah, it did expand. So now I'm just gonna blend. So I'm gonna start by blending the highlight part and then the contour. So this beauty blender, okay, I honestly like the Real Techniques sponge better. I don't know, maybe because I'm not used to using this, but this point is really abnormal. I don't like it. I like the butt part of it. That's really nice. So I'm not used to highlighting with creams. The coverage is nice. I do have separation on my nose, like it like kicked up on my nose area, but I tend to have that problem no matter what product I use. So yeah. So now I'm actually going to set this before I start really creasing. And I'm actually going to use the Beauty Blender and do the baking method with the Laura Mercier powder. I'm going to actually get some in the cap. Now with powders like this, I typically take that top part off just so I can have it all open. I hate having to get into little tiny freaking holes. It's like a yellow powder. So I pressed the powder in first. Now I'm going to take a little bit more. So now I'm actually going to bake with it. I like to bake around my nose area especially. So while this bakes, I'm going to contour and like just do something to my face while this sets, and then I'll be back. Alright you guys, so it's been a couple of minutes. I didn't time it because I wasn't smart enough to think of that, but it's probably been like 5 minutes, maybe a little under. I'm going to take an e.l.f. powder brush. Looks like this. It's a really nice flat top brush. I love this brush. It's really dense, so I like using this brush to dust away my powders after I let them set, because it really gets in there and gets that powder off. I'm going to take my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray. I typically don't use this on my face because I have oily skin, and this really gives like a glowy look. But this, I don't know, my face looks really dry and it really caked up around my nose, so I'm going to use this to spray. Just kidding. Okay guys, so my face is basically done. I don't know where to start. I'm gonna start with this. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give this a 6. It's not a 10 for me. It's a really thick formula and it's really stubborn. It's not like, you know, you have to get the product warm with your fingers first. Just by applying the highlight color and the contour color with the brush, and by me applying the corrector with my finger, I can tell the difference. But on camera, like as I was highlighting, it looked really nice on camera. I did notice that. And the color corrector, I give the color corrector a 10. I guess I have to, this is probably one of the products that I'll have to like work with and see how to properly use it. But right now I give it like a 5-6 rating, not a 10 for me. Next, the beauty blender. It's all dirty now. This thing is dirty really fast. I feel like my Real Techniques beauty sponge works better. If you're opting on which one you want to use, definitely go for the beauty sponge by Real Techniques. It's way cheaper and I feel like you get more bang for your buck. Everyone said like you need a beauty blender, and I really don't see the hype. I did like the round part. That is really helpful, especially for blending out the edges. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. Maybe you need to apply your foundation with this, but blending out this cream product wasn't Now on to the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I would probably give this I don't know, honestly. I haven't really used these products, so I can't really give you like a really good rating. This is just from like my first impressions. So right now I give it like a 6 or 7. I did take a picture with this with flash and I didn't see flashback, but I did notice that it is a little light on me and can look a little ashy. I think if you're a lighter skin tone, then this would probably be like perfect for you. I do know people who are my skin tone and even darker who use this and love it, so just give it a try and you may like it. But for an everyday powder, I would use this. Overall, like, would I recommend buying these products? I recommend buying the setting powder and the contour cream kit. However, the beauty blender I don't really recommend. If you want to buy it to try it out for yourself, then go ahead. I just don't think it's worth it. I recommend the Real Techniques beauty sponge. It's a quarter of the price and it's better. I think this is pretty hyped up. But like I said, my opinions can change once I use the products with different things, or I come up with different techniques and different ways to use the products. But right now, this is how I feel and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful for some of you guys. I hope you like it, and subscribe if you did, and also share with your friends. And I will be back really soon with a video. Also, leave video suggestions in the description box. That will be super helpful. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!